like if you found the video valuable. The park had always been Sophie's retreat from the busyness of life. Tucked between her long commutes and endless work emails, it was the one place where she could breathe. Autumn was her favorite season. The crisp air, the crunch of leaves underfoot, and the golden canopy of trees swaying in the wind. Every evening, she sat on the same wooden bench, sketchbook in hand, watching children chase one another, lovers stroll by, and the sun slip into shades of copper and rose. One afternoon, as the leaves danced in whirlwinds across the ground, Sophie noticed something unusual. A piece of folded paper was tucked between the slats of her bench. Curious, she pulled it out. The handwriting was elegant but hurried. "If you're reading this, I hope you believe in love found by chance." She frowned, her heart giving a small leap. No name, no signature. Just words. Words that lingered in her mind long after she left the park. The next day, she returned earlier than usual, half hoping for something, though she wasn't sure what. And there it was again, another note. "Do you ever wonder if two strangers can be looking at the same sunset, wishing for the same thing?" Sophie smiled despite herself. It felt ridiculous, like something out of a movie. But she couldn't resist. That evening, she slipped a small piece of paper into the same gap in the bench. "Yes. I wonder that all the time." The exchange continued over the weeks. The stranger's words were thoughtful, sometimes playful, sometimes tender. He wrote about art, about the beauty of fleeting seasons, about love that felt like it was waiting to be discovered. Sophie shared pieces of herself too. Her favorite songs, her sketches, her quiet dreams she'd never spoken aloud to anyone. Every evening, she sat on the bench with her heart racing, eager for the next note. The park became more than a place of escape. It became the thread connecting her to someone unseen, yet deeply felt. One evening, she found not just a note, but a small drawing. A watercolor of the park, the exact view from their bench, painted in delicate strokes. At the bottom, the words, "Sometimes, I think I've been painting you without even knowing your face." Her breath caught. Who was he? An artist, clearly. Someone who saw the world in color and texture. Someone who saw her. By now, Sophie wasn't just intrigued, she was invested. The letters weren't games anymore. They were pieces of her heart stitched together with his. Finally, one evening, a different note appeared. Just 7 words. "Meet me here, tomorrow, at dusk." Her chest tightened. What if he was nothing like she imagined? What if this fragile, beautiful thread snapped the moment reality entered? Still, her hand trembled as she wrote back, "I'll be here." The next day, the park glowed in the soft hues of autumn twilight. Sophie arrived early, her heart pounding so loudly she could barely hear the rustle of leaves. For the first time, the bench felt both familiar and strange. Minutes stretched into forever. Then, footsteps. A man approached, carrying a sketchbook under his arm. He was tall, with kind eyes that seemed to hold unspoken stories. He paused, searching her face as if confirming something he had always known. "You're Sophie," he said softly. She nodded, her throat tight. "And you're Daniel," he finished, offering a tentative smile. "The one who's been leaving notes. And painting sunsets with you in mind." Her laugh broke through her nerves, warm and breathless. "I thought you might be a dream." "I thought the same of you," he admitted. "But some dreams, we're meant to find." As the last light of day faded into night, Sophie and Daniel sat side by side on their bench. No more notes, no more waiting. Just two souls who had found each other in the whispers of autumn.